People of God, if you're ready like we're ready right now, we bring you amazing testimony of what Jesus did for people like you and me. People of God, right now, take a look at what Jesus did.
We dey pray. What God cannot do. My name is Sandra, and I bring you greetings from Jos Plateau State. So my first testimony is my miracle from the NSPPD American Conference. I had a busy day that day, and only to get home, and I was like, oh, there was a prayer conference. Let me follow it. That was about 8. And when I opened my YouTube, I saw that it's still ongoing. I said, oh, let me join. I joined. That was when they were doing the testimony. And when Papa came on stage, he started declaring lumps, growths, and all of that. I've had a lump under my arm for over 10 years. Wow. No pain. It just swells up and go down on its own. My siblings will tell me, go and do scan. Let's know what it is. I'll tell them, I don't want to have any negative reports. Leave it. When it wants to go, it will go. When Papa made that declaration, I just laid my hand on it. For some reason, I was just crying. After he finished and they started doing testimony, I touched it. There was nothing. I say, Now, so the thing they do sharp like this. I called because my next door neighbor is an NSPPD too. I called her. I said, help me check this thing. She said, nothing there. Your miracle don't show. I said, no, it's not like that. No, be sharp like that. I still touch again. Like, even till this very moment, I will tell you that I don't believe it. That's my first testimony. My second testimony is my job. I lost my job early this year. I don't fast. If I fast, it's 6 to 12 or 6 to 3 because I have peptic ulcer. So when Papa said, oh, we'll do 21 days, I said, I no go fit do this one. This one no be my own. But somehow I said, okay, let me follow the fasting. Day 3 of the fasting, I was admitted in the hospital because of my ulcer. But I said I will not eat. If I want to die, let me die. I did not eat. I completed the 21 days fasting. Successfully, I danced on the last day as if my miracle was already in my front. Shortly after the 21 days fasting, I lost my job. And I was like, after I don't finish fasting, Papa will say, the difficult time is after your prayer, after your fasting. So don't joke with it. I said, okay. So on the day, they just called me from the office that, oh, you be leaving the organization. I was talking to an NGO. You be leaving the organization. And I was like, okay. I opened my YouTube to look for NSPPD. Oh, Lord, show me mercy to pray. I open. Papa say, on the other side. It's on the other side. The other side will favor you. I say, no, this one will be my own. I click another one again. The same thing. Where you are going to is greener. I said, I now opened, oh Lord, show me mercy. Papa said, Lord has shown you mercy on the other side. It was on the other side, on the other side, on the other side. I made peace with myself and I said, since Papa has said it, let me go. I went back home. 1 month became 2 months, no job. I became depressed. I became devastated. I started drinking. I started smoking. I drink to the extent that I drink ogogoro. Because wine doesn't get to me again. I started smoking. Not just smoking ordinary weed. I started smoking Colorado. And I will tell you that for 2 months, I have not smoked because Papa will always declare addiction. Well, I was smoking not because I like it though. The smell even irritates me. The smell irritates me so bad that when I finish smoking, I will go and throw the remaining one outside. If I want to smoke again, I even know how to wrap. That's the thing. I will wrap it, smoke. When I finish, I'll go and throw it outside because I don't like the smell inside my room. That was how when Papa declared, addiction be broken. All of a sudden, it went. I did not smoke. Okay, for the first month, I was once in a while. But after 2 months, I don't smoke. Everything was okay. I say, Roy has done another one. My last testimony is, during that period of time, I submitted over 30 applications. Some people will call me. They'll say, we'll get back to you. They will not call back. They will call me, they will say, okay, we'll give you this opportunity, but like this, like this, like this, I will decline. I say, what God is keeping for me is bigger. That was not enough. I was there. There was one, when the mid-year fast came, I fasted for the first week. And there was a woman that gave testimony, and she said that in her mind, she murmured that Eroi doesn't say. I said, me and you did. But when I listened to her testimony, I said, no, Eroi is here. That was how I was on the altar. On like the second week of fast, I said, I will not fast again. I'm tired. Eroi is not seeing me. Make I rest. Not be everybody Eroi go see. So I didn't fast for 3 days. That Sunday, Papa declared and preached about Mary Magdalene, and he was like, God appeared to her first. He made a preaching, and he was like, you're not going to be the first, but you eventually come. And I was like, okay, this is for me. That day, I already made up my mind I was not going to join NSPPD again. But with that prayer, I joined. My faith was elevated. The week that Mr. Eugene testified here, and he said he received not just a job employment, not just schooling, but he received a job. I said, yes. That day I cried, though. I was having 2,660 naira in my OP. This morning, now join, my Kuda sent 300. Zenet sent. That was how I come, because I had interview the next day. I said, let me just sow this seed. 2,600, I sowed it. People of God. On Monday, when they replayed the testimony, I was telling my friend came around, I was telling her, this man testified, we'll see his testimony. When Papa said, how will you shout? I was dancing on the road. People were looking at me, but I did not mind. People were looking at me, waiting they do this one. I entered the cycle and I saw my phone in my ear. They look like this. I danced that day. On Thursday. I woke up and the first thing I saw was an employment letter. Not just employment, not just an ordinary employment. This hospital is only 2 in Nigeria. A cardiovascular hospital, only 2. One is in Kano, and that's the one I got. I said, I don't have anybody in Kano, but I will still go for this job. I went to Kano. I lodged in a hotel the second day. When I went to work the next day, the matron, I saw the bango on her. I said, now my family be this. I said, okay. I didn't talk to her. She didn't talk to me, but she looked my bango. I look her and I said, we did together. That was how God gave me that job. He didn't just give me the job, but the job came with an opportunity to study. They will train me while I work for them. People of God, Eroi sees everybody. What God cannot do, we dey pray. Thank you, Papa. I cannot express my gratitude. There was that mid-year fast. There was one prayer that went viral. He went white. When that prayer started, I was like, when he knelt down, I said, no, this prayer is not for now. Not later. Because my friend was around and she was distracting me. So one of the days during the mid-year fast, I replayed it again. I prayed, Papa, well done. The tea people will say, Nsubin, thank you very much. That day I prayed. What Papa does on the altar is not small. I gasped out that day. My throat was full. I could not open my mouth again. Jesus. I gasped out, and that's how I woke up. I woke up and I just gave thanksgiving. Papa, thank you. For all the times I've been weak to pray. For all the times I will say, I will not come back to NSPPD again. I will come back. People of God, God is here. Papa, may the oil on your head never run dry. You are not just building a church, you are building a family, because when I met this lady and saw her handband, I felt at home. Thank you very much, Papa. We dey pray!